guys, welcome to my channel. This week's challenge is afternoon tea, so I'm going to be making some scones and I'm going to flavor them with Earl Grey and lavender. I have just a basic scone recipe and then I'm going to try and add the flavoring in myself and play with the recipe amounts and stuff, so we'll see how this goes. So into a large mixing bowl, I'm going to put 4 tablespoons of butter, unsalted butter that I've cubed, a 1/4 cup of white sugar, 2 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour, 3 1/2 teaspoons of baking powder. And now I'm just gonna mix this with my hands until it kind of resembles breadcrumbs. And now for some flavor, I'm going to add some Earl Grey tea leaves. So this is just like a little single serve tea bag. I'm just gonna cut one end of it open. And I think I'm gonna start out with about a teaspoon or so, and I can always add more later. I just don't wanna add too much. Okay, maybe like 1/2 teaspoon. Start with that. And then I'm just gonna fold that in. For the wet ingredients, I'm supposed to use a 1/2 cup of milk, but I'm gonna do just a little bit less than that because I'm going to add some lavender simple syrup that I've made, and then which is just equal parts water and sugar with some lavender petals, and then you boil it. And then also some Earl Grey tea that I've steeped. So I'm just gonna add about a tablespoon of each, and then I will finish off the rest with the milk. And this is a simple syrup, so it's a little bit sweet, so hopefully that'll give it some sweetness to balance out the Earl Grey. And then I'm just gonna fill this the rest of the way up to a 1/2 cup with some oat milk. And I'm just gonna pour that into a coffee mug here. Into the same mug, I'm going to add 1 egg. And then I'm just gonna whisk that all together with a fork. Now I'm gonna pour this back into my flour mixture, and I'm gonna mix these together until they're just combined. As usual, this will be easier with my hands. I already mixed part of it with my hands, I might as well finish it with my hands. Now that it's all combined, I am just gonna knead it a couple of times, so just kind of fold it together and everything just a few times just to make sure that it is all combined. Now I'm just gonna sprinkle some flour on my countertop and then roll the dough out. So I rolled this out to about 1 inch thick, and so I'm gonna use this, what do you call this, scalloped circle cookie cutter, and I'm gonna cut out my scones and then put them onto this baking sheet that is lined with parchment paper. My brother is doing something in the garage, so just ignore the background noise. And then I'm just gonna smush all this back together and flatten it back out. Do the same thing again. And then this little teeny tiny bit I have left over, I'm just gonna form into a ball and stick on there. So I don't wanna waste it, right? Before I put this in the oven, I'm going to just mix together a little bit of oat milk and then also some of my simple syrup, the lavender simple syrup, and then brush that over the tops. And I'll throw in some of the Earl Grey tea, why not? Now it's time to put these in the oven. So they're gonna go in at 400 degrees for about 10 minutes. Here they are, my little scone mountain. They look really good though, and you can see the little flecks of Earl Grey in there. So I'm excited to try one of these. They have been cooling for a little bit, so they're not just fresh out of the oven. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Those are really good. The flavor is so subtle. It's not like a slap in the face of Earl Grey or of lavender, but it's so nice and soft, and they blend together super, super well. Excuse me while I finish this one. Well, I would say this video was definitely a success. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to like and comment and subscribe and all the things, and I will see you guys next week. Bye guys.